Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I'm honored to present a petition on behalf of our important volunteer firefighters and search and rescue personnel. The petitioners in their preamble recognize that volunteer firefighters account for 83% of Canada's total firefighting essential first responders, and in addition there are approximately 8,000 essential search and rescue volunteers who respond to thousands of incidents every year right across this great country of ours. The Tax Code of Canada currently allows volunteer firefighters and search and rescue volunteers to claim a $3,000 tax credit if 200 hours of volunteer services were completed in calendar year. But that only works out to a mere $450. So, Mr. Speaker, the petitioners are calling on the Government of Canada to support legislation that would increase the tax exemption from $3,000 to $10,000 and help our essential volunteer firefighters and volunteer search and rescue people across the country with the important services that they provide. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I am pleased to rise today to table a petition on behalf of the amazing and hardworking volunteer fire departments in my riding, namely Port Renfrew, Massachi Lake, Honeymoon Bay, Lake Cowichan, Yubo, Satlam, North Cowichan, Duncan, Cowichan Bay, Mill Bay, Shawnigan Lake, Thetis Island, Malahat, Highlands, and the City of Langford. Mr. Speaker, I'm tabling this petition on their behalf because they recognize that volunteer firefighters account for 71% of Canada's total firefighting essential first responders. They also recognize that these essential volunteers not only put their lives on the line and give their time, training, and efforts to Canadians, but they also allow the cities and municipalities to keep property taxes lower than if paid services were required. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, the petitioners call on the Government of Canada to support Bill C-310 and enact amendments to the Income Tax Act in order to increase the amount of tax credits for volunteer firefighting and search and rescue volunteer services from $3,000 to $10,000. Thank you so much.
Presenting of petitions, Presentation of petitions.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'd like to refer to the part in this bill that doubles the volunteer firefighter tax credit and the search and rescue tax credit. Now, the NDP member for Courtney Alberni has really been pushing on this issue. He introduced a private member's bill, Bill C-310. He has introduced countless petitions. I've tabled a few of them. We've spoken to volunteer firefighter and search and rescue organizations right across the country. And this is a really meaningful impact that the NDP successfully pushed the Liberals to adopt. So through you, Madam Speaker, can the honourable member just talk about how the doubling of this tax credit and the NDP pressure to do so, what that's going to mean for volunteer firefighters and search and rescue personnel who in many rural communities, including mine in Cowichan, Malahat, Langford, do all of that important work, what it's going to mean for them to be able to continue to serve our communities in the honourable way that they do. Thank you.